Yes, sir. You already know it's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. Let's go and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up or down. So we ended Friday at around $33.50, guys. So in our Friday's prediction, we pretty much expected to end Friday at around $34, $35 per share, guys. And we was pretty close, about 50% off from that closing price. But you know, we did end up hitting $34 right in the middle, around $34.48 on Friday, guys, putting us right in between that $34 and $35 prediction, even though we closed just a hair up under that 34. But leading into next week, giving us a great sign of a nice pattern staircasing this way up, guys. And especially take a look at the chart right here. Once we had ripped up and broke through our resistance from the first half of the morning, and we pulled back at that lunchtime pullback around 12:10 p.m. Once we pulled back to around $33.21, and then we broke out again to that high of the day around $34.48. And then once we pulled back to breathe a little more during around 3-4 o'clock in the after hours, we pulled back and was holding up firmly around $33.30, $33.40, right up in them 33, the mid 33, low 33 areas, guys, showing us a nice support trying to be formed there. You see where I got the yellow line drawn? That's showing how every time we came back down to that support after lunchtime, which when we have usually our biggest pullback, it held up firmly at that new support that it's trying to form at, guys. Just like on the prior days, I was telling you guys, you know, we wouldn't go no lower than 30, 31 on around Wednesday or Thursday, and then the next day I said we wouldn't go no lower than 31, 32, and each day it was actually not going lower than the low that we had stated, guys, showing us that we were steady making higher lows, staircasing our way up, which is a great sign. So now let's go ahead and check out this, guys. Why it's critical for AMC? So Q2 results weren't as bad as feared. The cash situation is still not very good. The COVID situation could provide a massive challenge, guys. But you know, that's why they say now is critical. Now let's state why I think now is critical. Now is a very critical moment, guys, because we know our bottom support is at around $29, and the top of that resistance, what we need to break through, that barrier we having a hard time, is 40. 40 is the top, 29 is the bottom. 40, we get near, the closer and closer we get to 40, 38, 39, right where we at now, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40. The closer we get to 40, the more fear the shorts and the hedges are in, guys. And then plus on top of that, we know a lot of people just started a new short position with AMC. Once we had fell under 29 that other week, last week, we fell up under $29, up under 30. That's when a lot of more short positions, a lot of big hedge funds, a lot of new people started new short positions trying to short AMC, thinking it was ready to crash from there, guys. And I'm not, you know, we still got a long battle ahead of us, but we in a way better position the higher we get to that wall, and especially once we break above that $40 wall, guys. So, you know, that's how I say, you know, that's what I think is critical right there. And then plus on top of that, guys, we steady coming out with great catalysts and great news around it. We know AMC is not a fundamental play. It's not a, you know, it's not a regular stock at the moment. It's not really, you know, but any good catalyst, any good news, like I tell y'all, is way better than hearing bad and negative rumors surrounding AMC. We'll rather hear AMC is accepting Bitcoin than it's not accepting Bitcoin. We'll rather hear AMC beat expectations rather than it didn't beat expectations, guys. So regardless if you think it justify the price or not, we'd rather hear the good than the bad. We'd rather hear F9 around the world than it not outselling and performing like we thought it would. So in each time when F9 had got released and the stock market opened up, we seen a big movement in the price. After expectations for earnings, we seen a big movement in the price during the after hours. Like each time we think, you know, y'all don't think it's much to do with it, even though it's not a fundamental play, this stuff still ties in and help the price action for the in-between time, guys. So I hope that makes sense for you. And so let's carry on with this. While early Tuesday morning trading looked rather good for theater chain AMC Entertainment, the stock bounce over 38 turned out to be a short-lived, despite Q2 earnings report that featured top and bottom line beats. Shares trended lower throughout the day and finished down more than 6%. Regardless of your view of how this meme stock and retail favorites should be trading, the company is in a very critical time period now that could easily determine its long-term future. So for For the quarter, revenues of nearly 445 million were more than 62 million ahead of Wall Street's estimates. Year-over-year growth was more than 2,250%, thanks to the business being nearly completely shut down in the year-ago period. The company's non-GAAP loss per share was 71 cents, beaten by 25 cents, but the loss would certainly have been much larger per share if not for the massive dilution seen by investors in the past year and a half. For the 3-month period, cash burn came in at almost 252 million. AMC finished quarter 2 with cash and equivalents of 1.8 billion against 5.5 billion in total debts. So guys, let's continue with this. We already put out a number for 2021 that we hope the industry box office can get back to 5.2 billion in 2021, which is actually a fairly sizable recovery in the second half because the industry box office was like earlier part of the year, very, very, very low. So guys, we already know, they trying to come here with a little bit of info. They saying it's a critical moment right now for AMC, but what they sharing to be a critical moment, I feel still is on a back burner. Meaning, whatever AMC, however, they trying to basically put fear and the burden of AMC burning through a lot of cash, and if they don't meet box office requirements and this, that, and third, trying to say, AMC money is running thin. But I feel AMC is in a way, way better position than they was previously in. So, there is no pressure at the moment. AMC got a lot of smart tactics that they coming out with. They got, they trying to start a new wave of Chance the Rappers and rappers being able to do concerts at the movie theaters. That's a whole different wave. They just trying to do a whole lot of different stuff. They remodeling they theaters, trying to make their theaters probably more advanced and more, eye appealing, make people want to be, more in the movies than at home. They just coming up with a whole bunch of different ideas, guys, to try to go ahead and get on the offense side of this thing instead of playing defense. They gonna play offense and go ahead and be building with all this capital that they got pouring in side of AMC with the retail investors, guys. So I feel, AMC is in a great position to have this thing to turn around for the better. It's the same thing as GameStop is going with Ryan Cohen, how he came in, invested in the company, and they like, hey, instead of being a blockbuster, we could help turn this business around and go into the digital world, because that's what the world coming to. We can still get in front of this thing. So you already know, guys, that's all we got for you guys this video. Just want to bring that to you guys' attention and let you guys know a recap on Friday and how well we done. You already know, consider joining the family if you like these type of updates and content. Also, add your boy on Instagram, and don't forget to get your free stock in the description down below. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you.